this is the key to Big Hat Logan's cell. But anyway, welcome back everyone to a Noob's Guide to Dark Souls from a noob. As always, I am your host. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I am your host, Iron Squire. I never introduce myself in my videos. I don't know why I'm doing it now. But this is my second take of doing this, because I forgot where the giant prison cell key was. And besides, my play in the last take was pretty atrocious, so kinda good this is my second take. Alright, so we have gotten the key to free Big Hat Logan, we have kindled the bonfire we are resting at, and we are equipped and ready to, we are equipped and ready to go fight Seath the Scaleless after we free Big Hat. Taking hits like a champ. Almost got us killed. There we go. Been playing really badly tonight, just gonna warn you guys now, but I do put the disclaimer in my videos that I am not very good at this game. Alright. So heading back up, we have to go all the way back to Big Hat Logan's cell, free him, and then we can buy sorceries from him. Which, yay, sorceries. Everybody loves sorceries. Oh, I thought I mistimed it. Okay, you're just gonna fire arrows at us, which isn't very nice. One thing you can do, if you're having trouble with those guys, hang out in one of those little side areas, because they cannot attack you from there. Their spells will just hit the side. Alright, so we now need to head back down here. And fight these guys, run all the way back down those giant stairs, and all those things. Didn't get hit by that guy, got hit by that guy. Fair trade-off, I guess. But then the stroke gets backstabbed. Longbow will come in handy later. Oh, I thought I timed it correctly. Alright. Well, I'm looking forward to finishing this area, mainly because I'm completely incompetent when it comes to this area. This is probably the worst place for me in Dark Souls. Only ever been here once, or I've only ever completed it once, been here twice. Just a place in Dark Souls that I'm not very familiar with, and that everyone that is new to this game gets lost at. So there you go. The next areas, I promise you, will be better gameplay, I'll be more coherent, and I'll know what I'm actually doing. Not that I ever knew what I was doing, but, you know, whatever. So, running down the stairs. Real quick, while we're running down the stairs, let's talk about Big Hat Logan. He's gonna sell you the most powerful sorceries in the... I almost said pyromancies. He's gonna sell you some of the most powerful sorceries in the game after you free him. His sorceries are very expensive, however, costing anywhere up to, like, I think 50,000 souls. I've never bought sorceries from him because I never really play a mage, but his sorceries are very powerful. Now, I made the mistake of doing this last recording. Remember that these guys are back, and they're hostile. They kicked my butt last... Oh, they didn't kick my butt. I didn't die, but they beat me up last time. Oh, I'm sorry. Maidens once fair. Oh, that was close. I thought she was gonna grab me. Anyway, Big Hat.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm saved. That makes twice. I must be sure to repay you. I will visit the archives. If I discover any new spells, I shall share them with you. Prepare to be impressed by the onward march of sorcery.
Sorry for accidentally unmuting my mic there. I was kind of just staring at this guy. Alright, jerk. Come on. I hate when they do that. Okay. Let's get out of that. Set yourself up for the backstab. Okay. Now I can use a homeward bone to get out of here, go back to the bonfire, and I'll show you where Big Hat Logan sets up shop. And then we'll have to kill ourselves because, I don't want to be invaded. Alright. So, you come through the doorway here, turn left into the first area, And there's Big Hat Logan.
Hello there. I was expecting you. This place is truly magnificent. More than expected even. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you. And the secret of Seath's immortality.
What's the secret?
Ah. The secret of Seath's immortality. If you have fought him and were imprisoned, you must know that Seath is a true undead, different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting...
That was weird. Bit of a glitch there with Logan's dialogue.
It is an effect of the primordial crystal, a sacred treasure pillaged by Seath when he turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal can you so much as scratch his hide. And it so happens, the primordial crystal is in the inner garden of these very archives, the Crystal Forest.
Do not worry about the primordial crystal, we will deal with that very easily.
The tomes stored in these archives are truly magnificent, a great pool of knowledge, the fruits of superior wisdom and an unquenchable desire for the truth. Some would say Seath had an unsound fixation. But his work is a beautiful, invaluable resource. All progress demands sacrifice, and I certainly bear no antipathy for that wonderful, scaleless beast.
Alright, anything more?
The tomes stored in...
Nope, you don't. Okay, so let's just look at the spells. Alright, so he has the usual stuff, great soul arrow, all that. Then you get down to Crystal Soul Spear, 50,000 souls. Homing Crystal Soul Mass, 30,000. Expensive stuff. Soul Arrow, 1,000, whatever. Crystal Magic Weapon, 20,000. So his stuff's expensive.
Farewell.
Alright. We have already basically rested the bonfire because we used a Homeward Bone. So let's now go onward. With this, can we? No, we can't. Okay. Then I say we do that. Actually, you know what? Let's take all of it off. And go... Chloranthy. We'll kill ourselves properly, don't worry. Alright, so in order to... We're not going to be completing Big Hat Logan's, quest line in this. And I'm sorry to disappoint any of you guys who are looking forward to it. But I do have a good reason. We're not playing a sorcerer, so buying those spells would be very useless for us. Those spells, a lot of them, would take a long time to actually get the souls to afford, because they are very expensive. And so, I'm not going to be buying them, but I'm going to explain to you how you can finish this storyline, and why it's important, in my opinion. So, how can you finish Big Hat Logan's storyline? Well, first, buy every single spell that he has. If you've already bought them from someone else, or from him, and he just has a repeat of them in his inventory, buy them again. Doesn't matter. Buy them all again. Then you can see he'll slowly, start going insane. He'll start getting really angry at you, and this is the way you can tell that he's beginning to go hollow. And then he'll be found hollow somewhere throughout at the end of this level. I'm not going to spoil it yet, but when we get to that point, I will be sure to tell you guys. And if I don't tell you in this video, make sure to remind me in the comments, because it's important for you sorcerer people. For you sorcerer people. Jeez. Come on, jerk. Jeez. Unreactive AI today. Or unresponsive, I should say. Unreactive. What, am I pouring chemicals on them? Alright. So we've already been to the beginning of this area. I don't really need to re-explain it. That's gonna hurt. Yeah. Did make a silly mistake in falling off. We're not going to be exploring this time. We're just going to be going through. Gosh, I hit the shift. Stupid thing. When I tell you to flip and you're just standing there, actually do what I command you to do, Plox. Sheesh, didn't hit him. Alright, come on. Camera angle on those trees. Alright, there we go. Stunlock you. Thankfully, the poise of these guys is broken by our Zuihanda. Now let's go reclaim our souls and continue through the Crystal Caves. Or the Crystal Garden. Crystal Forest. That's what Big Hat called it. I just had that dialogue too. Jeez. Crystal Cave. Wait, did I miss our souls? Oh yeah, there they are. Okay. Hadn't expected them to be up here. I expected them to be on the actual crystal. I always forget that your bloodstain appears 10 seconds behind you, so. There we go. Finally dodged something with that. I've never actually dodged something with the backflip before. Only ever done it just to goof off and to show off. Alright. I believe there is one bonfire here in the... Oh gosh, almost dead. I believe there is one bonfire here in the Crystal Cave, so we'll be resting at that promptly. But again, keep in mind, guys, I've only ever been through this part of the game, the Crystal Cave. I've only been through here once, and that was on my main character, my first character, a long time ago. And I actually killed all the not all of them, but I killed one of the Moonlight Butterflies here by with arrows, by arrows. I killed them with arrows because I'm cheesy like that. Man, that was a long time ago. Alright, again, just in case you guys didn't see it last video, I may have gone the wrong way. Oh no, I didn't. You can use the Prism Stones to mark where to go. They'll leave a small amount of coloration behind, and a developer hint, path ahead. And they're actually not trolling you in this one. There is a legitimate path ahead. Now, how do the Prism Stones help you? Well, if you drop in a place where there is no path, it'll sound like it's screaming. It'll make a very high-pitched whistling noise as it falls down. So, you'll know, okay, don't go that direction. But, if there is a path, then it'll leave a nice colored marker for you. Like you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but I can. Right by the developer message, there's a blue gleaming, like light blue gleaming thing. It tells us, okay, that's the general direction of where you want to go. And for those of you, again, who don't know, sorry for those of you who have heard this the first time or already knew about this, but it's a noob's guide, so I want to make sure that everyone knows. Follow the falling crystals, or snowflakes, or whatever. Alright. I have to admit, this makes my stomach all tight, because I'm not entirely sure on where to go here. But dang, you could really troll people if you invaded here. You could really, really troll people. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, goodness. That wasn't my prowess, quote-unquote, by the way. That was all him making that a mistake and not hitting close enough to me. Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright. Man, that battlefield's small. Should I cut ahead? No, you know what? I will not cut ahead. We will make a speed run, though. But the reason I'm not going to cut ahead is because, I want to give you guys another chance to see the correct path. So, for those of you guys who don't want to see the correct path again, just kind of skip ahead. I don't mind. Don't worry about it. Not that anyone's ever wondered if they would offend someone by skipping through a video, but, you know. Just that you guys should know. Alright, running. We're running. Jeez. Oh, jeez. You can see we did a small amount of damage by falling on there, and I wonder if falling damage always breaks an enemy's poise. Because that was 3 damage, and it should have broken his poise. Maybe they have no poise, but I know they do, because I've fought them before. With a lighter weapon. I don't know. Maybe falling just always breaks poise. Oh, I thought we fell into Abyss and lost 42,000 souls. That would have been suckish. Pure, unadulterated suck. Alright. There's our bloodstain. So actually it's really nice because it's kind of guiding us to where we need to go. But what I usually do to follow these paths from a long distance, instead of like stopping and all that, I walk in the exact or closely as to exact direction of the farthest snowflake. Come on, you. Alright. You almost need a fast weapon to hit this guy with. Because a slow weapon, we have that huge recovery time. However, thankfully, you don't have to hit him as often. 3 hits and he's down. Yep, okay. Trying to remember where to go next. Okay. Looks like we're being led over here. So, let's use our Prism Stone. Nope, that would have killed us. I don't know if you guys heard the high-pitched cry, but... Ah. Dang it. Alright, now I'm gonna cut ahead for you guys. I'll be right back. I don't really care about the souls. It doesn't really bother me, because I've lost way more souls than that before. But that was an interesting. They have hyper armor during their attacks. Now, for those of you who don't know what hyper armor is, it basically means that you take damage, but you have infinite poise. So what ended up happening is the golem raised his fist to hit me. He hit me right when I attacked him, or like a few moments after I attacked him. I did not break his poise, and he still managed to knock me off the cliff. Interesting. Well, I don't really care about the souls. It's just bad play on my part. That's what I'm really worried about. Anyway, let's head back down. We don't have to worry about our bloodstain anymore. 50,000 souls doesn't bother me. It's what, 1.5 level ups, 2 level ups at this point? I mean, not a lot at all. Guess it just goes to show, always be careful. Best way to fight this guy is to lead him out. So I'm not very good at speedruns because I just always end up dying because I'm not being careful. Alright. This place is at the very least very pretty. I mean, very shiny, and people like shiny things. Alright, dropping down. There's the path. Let's see if I can not mess up this time. What do you guys think? Can I not mess up? I'm not convinced that I'm not convinced that I can do this right, but you know. Whatever. Alright. There should be no golem this time because we killed it. By the way, golden golem's the only kind of golem that will ever have anything inside of it. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. Is it down here that we need to go? I'm not seeing any snowflakes. Oh, okay. I'm just being a little more thoughtful about this because I want to make sure I don't fall and die. Or did I miss this place, or did I miss the path altogether? Well, I guess we can do a little bit of exploring. Alright. If you're coming back, you kind of just want to aim for the very end there. Oh, yes. You're supposed to go across here. Okay. I cede to you guys. I am really stupid. I remember that takes you down there, which is scurry. But leap of faith! Oh, goodness. Imminent fall. Interesting how they actually choose to tell you that. Alright. So we know that's safe. That's safe. Are they trolling? They might be trolling on that one. Okay. I guess they trolled me on that one. They got me. I'll give them that. Alright, so you just head across from there. Don't believe the second developer message. Believe the first one, not the second one. We're actually coming very near the end of this area. Oh yeah, we're like right here. We're right at the end. Alright, so you can see a new type of enemy over there, giant clams. Let's talk about them a little bit. They can be jerks a little bit. They have a few interesting attacks, a lot of which are grabs. They actually do a decent amount of damage. They do, however, drop Twinkling Titanite. Whoa. I'm really glad I saw you. Alright, so, they drop Twinkling Titanite at an okay rate. I mean, it's not the best. Probably just buying it from the merchant, in Anor Londo is probably your best bet for Twinkling Titanite. But, when they drop it, their mouth will be open and there will be something shining inside. Oh crap, this is a bad situation. Try to see if I can hit multiples of them to break their poise. Ow, okay. Little stun hit there. Gonna get rid of this for my wolf ring. See if it'll at least save me some poise. Alright. Playing a legitimate game now. This is actually Dark Souls. Oh, that killed us. Great. Oh no, it didn't! Woo! We're alive! We're alive, fools! I'm not too worried about the amount of Estus we need for the boss fight. Even though I've only ever fought Seath once, should be easy. Watched a lot of guides on him. And plus, I just remember him being pretty darn simple. Alright, we need to take out one of these guys. One really good thing you can do when you're fighting a group of enemies and you're faced with one enemy that has like half health, let's say, and one enemy that has full health. Fight the one with half health first, because even though they have low health, they still do the maximum amount of damage to you. So there you go. Alright, boss room is just ahead, so of course we equip our heavy armor. Don't need that anymore, so I see we use Chloranthy. Alright, keep in mind guys, you can see cursed people up ahead. Curse Bite Ring's a good idea for this, because Seath does have curse attacks. Yeah, maybe having a rare Ring of Sacrifice on, just in case, if you can spare the ring slot. But yeah, this is going to be Seath the Scaleless. It's a nice little cutscene coming up ahead. So here we go. Seath the Scaleless, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so you saw the Primordial Crystal shining at the back there. Now there's a few ways that you can do this. We're going to take the very cautious route. Because you can get him to attack his own crystal and do damage to himself. But what we're going to do is I'm just going to tell you guys, wait until he does his first attack, then run, and see that it's blocked. Okay. I may have accidentally run completely around it. Whoops. Now, keep in mind a few things, guys. Seath is blind, so if we have a spell that that mutes your movement, very powerful here. Also keep in mind again that he can curse you, and that he has multiple tails. But right when you come over here, attack it, and you break it, and you see it stuns Seath. He's now mortal. You can now attack him. Any attack that you do before breaking the Primordial Crystal will do nothing against him. Or you'll do damage and then it'll be regenerated, or no damage will be done. I've never attacked him before breaking the crystal, so I don't know. That attack will curse you, so be careful of that one. You can see that we're getting damaged by his tail flailing, but we have plenty of Estus, so let's just go ahead and heal. His attacks are pretty straightforward, as you can see. Tail flailing, which isn't all that bad. You can cut his tail for a weapon, which is what I'm trying to do right now. Don't curse me, don't curse me, don't curse me. Ooh, close. Need to be paying more attention to his attacks. But it's hard when I'm talking. Yeah, here comes a curse attack. Get out of the curse. You can cut off one of his tails. I think it's the back one that you can cut for a weapon. I don't remember exactly what the weapon is, because it's a mage weapon, and I'll be honest with you guys, I usually don't play a mage character. Or if I do, I don't play one up to this point in the game. So let's try and see if we can go cut his tail. Ow. Okay, that hurt. Let's immediately heal. Gosh, dang. I never had this much trouble with him before, but then I don't really remember the fight. Alright, if not, if we run out of Estus, we do have Humanities. So that's always a good thing. Humanities do heal you to full health, so keep that in mind. I think one reason why I had such an easy time the first time is because all I did was attack him right here. which, as you can see, is his weak spot. Does a lot more damage than usual. So that's what we're gonna do. If you don't care about the weapon for Seath the Scaleless, just run at his mid-body and attack him. And then, with a final glancing blow, Seath the Scaleless has fallen. Again, you can attack one of his three tails, I believe it's the back one, the largest, thickest one, and you can cut it off for his tail weapon. And you can see we get a Bequeathed Lord Soul Shard and Humanity. So let's see this thing. I don't know exactly where it is. Maybe it's here? Oh, I just saw it. The Soul of Seath the Scaleless. Soul of the Albino, Seath the Scaleless, a fragment of a Lord Soul discovered at the dawn of the Age of Fire. Seath allied with Lord Gawain and turned upon the dragons. For this he was awarded a dukedom, embraced by the royalty, and given a fragment of a great soul. Although just a piece, it will satiate the Lord Vessel. So, let us go back. And quick note, if you don't free Big Hat Logan, but you kill Seath the Scaleless, Big Hat Logan will be back in the same room. Quest basically the same, even though it's obviously better to free him because you want to be a nice person, unless you're doing an evil playthrough.
Oh,
Sup?
hello there. Where have you been? Time is a resource. But it's, I can't remember the death. The undead. What's it? What the other one first?
So as you can see, he's starting to go quite mad. If you buy all of his stuff, he will go hollow, and he can be found in Seath the Scaleless' boss room. He'll be wearing nothing but his hat. Nothing but his hat. You heard me correctly. Alright. Great. Bonfire glitch. Because we're not being invaded because we're not human, so gotta just reset. Sheesh. Hate the bonfire glitch. Anyway, warp. And we have to go to Sunlight. No, not the Sunlight Altar. Let's just go Firelink Shrine and then we can jump down. We have gotten our first of 4 Lord Souls. That means we are getting much nearer to our end goal of the final boss of the game. But first, Sieglinde!
Oh, hello again. We're both managing quite well, aren't we? But I haven't found my father yet. Have you seen him?
Yes, he was in Blighttown.
Really? Then I must be off. I'm sorry he's caused you trouble. He has a knack for that. If you just stay put.
My apologies, madam. He's in the Great Swamp, not Blighttown. Anyway, let us head to Firelink Shrine Altar and offer up another Lord Soul. Let's talk to Frampt, though, see what he has to say.
I am pleased. The beings who possess...
Nothing new, so we just drop down.
Farewell.
And we're totally fine and safe. You get a cool little animation, though. Or it's not even animation, just a cool little cinematic. Alright. So we head over here, and we offer a Lord Soul. Looks remarkably like kindling, doesn't it? Let's level up real quick. 50,000 souls would have given us like 100,000 souls. It's crazy. What do we want to do? Alright, so I know where we're heading next. So what would be best for that area? Let's try that. More vitality and endurance. Alright. So let's warp out and go to the Daughter of Chaos Bonfire, because this is going to lead us to where we want to go next. And then, once we are close by there, I'll be cutting it because we have finished with this area of the game. First, however, let us offer humanity to the Fair Lady. Which, this is a very obnoxious process that I'll cut out after I explain to you how it works. So basically what ends up happening is you have to pop 10 humanity to increase to the next level. then you have to offer all 10 humanity separately to her. It's really obnoxious. So guys, I'll cut ahead to when I have finished this. Quick note, I am popping my twin humanities as well. Yay, popping all my humanity. We'll get a lot of it later on, so don't worry about it. Unless you're planning to do a lot of PvP. Oh, we're already a Chaos Servant +1. That's really nice. Alright, so let's continue to do this. Alright guys, so I offered basically all the humanity that I have and so I'm going to cut it here, and next time we are going to be farming humanity, giving it to her, and then continuing on to the next area. So I'll see you guys then, and I hope that this was helpful to you.